Hello, everyone, and this is the 10th episode of Reading Without Secrets with Mr. Get. So here's our passage. We're going to go as usual from the verb. The following edited passage is an excerpt from Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray on Joe Sidley's attempt to court Rebecca. This is the most important part. Joe Sidley's attempt to court Rebecca. What is court? To impress, to attract her attention. So I have two characters. Who are they? Joe Sidley and Rebecca. Okay, and there is attempts, trials from Joe Sidley to attract Rebecca's attention. Okay, I'm going to go for question one. It says, in lines 114, 123, the tone is best described as. So he needs the tone. What I have to do is to read 114, 123. It's here. And find out what's going on. Here is 114. No, said she. Sure, this is Rebecca. Sure. I know you wouldn't. She's talking to Joe. And then she gave him, Joe, ever so gentle a pressure. What is a pressure? A touch, a little touch with her little hand. And drew it back. Drew what? Drew her hand back, frightened. So she was frightened. She touched him and she drew her hand back quickly and looked for one instant in his face. And with instant here, the writer means a reaction in his face. And then down at the carpet rods. So she looked in his face for a reaction, for her movement, for her touch, for her gentle touch. Then she looked down to the carpet. And I am not prepared to say that Joe's heart did not thump. So if his heart did not thump, so he did not have any reaction. At this involuntary, not intended, مش مقصودة, timid, shy, gentle motion of regard on the part of the simple girl. So the girl is so simple that when she touched him, she felt embarrassed and she looked down to the carpet. And that movement, that touch was involuntary. What is involuntary? Not intended, مش مقصودة. Not deliberate. Okay. So was the situation tense and unforgiving? Tense, nervous? No. Unsettling and disparaging. Disparaging means insulting. And we said, please be careful with the negatives, with the negative words. Disparaging is insulting. Muhin. Caring and persistent. Was it persistent? Constant? Musar? Consistent? No. Because she drew her hand back quickly. سحبت ايدها بسرعة. But however, it was innocent because she was embarrassed, and unexpected because the movement was involuntary, not intended, مش مقصودة, مش متعمدة. Which of the following, question 2, which of the following best describes the relationship between Joe Sidley and Rebecca? When he says Joe Sidley and Rebecca, and he needs the relationship, that means that I need to find both of the characters here in one quotation together. Okay, I'm going to go from 1 to 4. Okay, 1 to 4. First quotation, 1 to 4. For Joe's panic, who's Joe? It's Joe Sidley. Panic lasted for 2 or 3 days, during which he did not visit the house, nor during that period did Miss Rebecca ever mention his name. So they haven't met in this quotation. So I cannot judge their relationship. ما اقدرش احكم على الريليشن بتاعت حد ما قابلش حد. انا عايزهم هما الاثنين يتقابلوا في سيتويشن عشان اعرف الريليشن بتاعتهم شكلها ايه. They did not meet. Sorry, they did not meet. يعني 44 45. 44 45 is there. It was on the day when Joe Sedley made his second appearance. Also, he did not meet Rebecca in this situation. There is Joe only in the situation. Next, only 84, 87, and 93, 94. 84, 87. I'm going to go from the beginning of the sentence. All, how kind you are all to me. She was saying, all. She added with a laugh. She was laughing. She was joking. Except you, Mr. Joseph. And she called him Mr. Joseph. Me, said Joseph, mediating an instant departure, mediating, thinking, stopping for a little bit, an instant departure. Gracious heavens, good God, Miss Charm. Okay. So here he met her in this situation, and she was laughing and saying that they are all kind to her except Mr. Joseph. Okay. There is animosity between them, hatred. She was laughing. They are dear friends. She said that they are all kind except Joseph. And she said, Mr. She did not say Joe. D, they are strangers. How did she know his name if they are strangers? But there remains tension. What is tension? Nervousness between them, misunderstanding between them. Yes, because she knew him and she was laughing. So it was only a misunderstanding. So the answer is C. Question 4. As used in line 13, induced most immediately. So I'm going to go for line 13. Here's line 13. It says, nothing could induce her friend to go without her. Induce her friend to go without her. Yes, sorry. What does that mean? Induce, generate? No. Instigate, what is instigate? To bring about a specific feeling. So if you saw a flower, that instigates happiness inside me. That causes happiness. That brings about the feelings of happiness. But cause a specific feeling, instigate. No. Nothing can instigate her friends. No. Nothing can foster, encourage. No. But nothing can persuade. Nothing can convince her friend to go without her. Convince, persuade, يقنع. Then question 5, according to the passage, why did Rebecca cry in lines 40 to 44? So line 40 to 44, I need the reason behind Rebecca's crying. Here is line 40. Once in looking over some drawings, which Amelia had sent from school. So here is the beginning of the sentence. It says, looking over some drawings. I need to go after the comma to find who was looking. Rebecca. So Rebecca was looking over drawings. Suddenly came upon one what? One of the drawings, which caused her to burst, explode into tears, to cry. So what caused her to cry? Seeing what? Seeing a drawing, a painting. Okay, so I need to go and look for painting here in the answers. Painting. She cried because of a painting. I can think of a painting rather than the word art. So why did she cry? She recalled her father after seeing his art. So she saw one of her father's paintings. That's why she cried. Okay. Question 6. Rebecca's relationship with her father is similar to. So what is the relationship between Rebecca and her father? Yes, sorry, again. I can't hear you. Yes. The relationship between Rebecca and her father, that she remembered him when she saw his painting. This is all what I know from the passage. Okay. A bird who has fallen out of the nest and is saved by its mother. Where's the piece that connects them together? The painting. No. See, an apple that has fallen early from a tree. Where's the thing that connects them together? The painting. An orphan who has never known his or her parents? No. It's B. An orphan tailor. What is orphan? Yatim. One who lost his father or his mother. An orphan tailor. Tailor. What is a tailor? Yes. Khayat. Who has sentimentally, emotionally kept his late father equipment. What was the equipment? Yes, the painting. Excellent. It's a similar situation. Line 7 is used in line 90. Sorry, question 7 is used in line 95. Defy most nearly means. What is defy? Line 95. It says, I defy anybody not to be good to you. Okay. I escape, run away. I violate. What is violation? Violation is for the rules, for the laws. He violated the law. قانون. كسر القانون. Frustrate, disappoint. No. However, I challenge anyone who's not good to you. أي حد مش كويس معاكي مش هسيبه. Question 8. Which of the following best describes Rebecca's character? Yes, sorry. What do I know so far about Rebecca's character? She's simple and innocent. Where did you get that from? From question 1. Okay, so if he asks me about a character, as we said before, you need to go forward and find that character in a situation to judge her behavior. لازم اروح اشوف الكاركتر دي في situation. هو is asking me about Rebecca's character. I need to find the situation in the quotations. A 2839. Uh, 28. She interested Mrs. Blenkinsop. What is interested? Interested means she was liked by Mrs. Blenkinsop. عجبت Mrs. Blenkinsop. By evincing, by causing the deepest, the warmest sympathy, empathy, تعاطف in the raspberry jam preserving. Raspberry jam preserving. What is raspberry? Yes, toot. Jam. What is jam? مربى. So they were making jam, مربى, which operation was then going on the housekeeper's room. So they were in the housekeeper's room, in the servant's room. She persisted, she insisted, صممت, in calling Sambo. Who is Sambo in the housekeeper's room? He's a servant. She insisted in calling him sir. So she was respectful to the servants. And Mr. Sambo, to the delight, to the happiness of that attendant, that servant. So he was happy when she calls him Sir or Mr. Sambo. And she apologized. She said sorry to the lady's maid, to the lady's servant, for giving her trouble in venturing, in going to ring the bell. So she was apologizing. She was saying sorry to a maid, to another servant, which with such sweetness. So she was very sweet. And humility, she was down to earth. متواضعة. That the servants' hall was almost charmed with her. They liked her as the drawing room, as the people of the drawing room. Okay, so Mrs. Blenkinsop liked her. Sambo, the servant, and the lady's maid, and everyone in the servants' hall was charmed. So she was very sweet. That's what they said. And did you see her in a situation in this quote? Yes. Okay. She was stubborn, hard-minded. دماغها ناشفة، عنيدة. لا. obstinate يعني stubborn يعني hard-minded يعني عنيد. Emotional, sensitive, and constantly distraught. Distraught means dreary, كئيب. She wasn't distraught or dreary. She cried when she remembered her father, because some students told me that she was crying. That's why she is distraught and dreary. No. What do you say about when she was laughing and saying, except you, Mr. Joseph? So she wasn't distraught. She wasn't dreary, كئيبة. Condescending means insulting. No. She was good-natured and appealed to all. Everyone liked her. Yes, this is the answer. Question 10. In lines 115, 119, what can best be deduced from Rebecca's reaction? Sorry, what was her reaction? I don't need to go back. She was embarrassed and she looked down to the earth, to the carpet. D. Rebecca did not like to entertain Joe Sidley. What is entertain? What is entertainment? Who are the entertainers? الانترتينرز هم الممثلين الactors والactresses والdancers الرقصين. No. Rebecca was embarrassed in the presence, in the existence, في وجود Mrs. Sidley and Amelia. There wasn't Sidley or Mrs. Sidley or Amelia in the scene. Rebecca forgot she was speaking to Joe Sidley. No. However, Rebecca was worried that Joe Sidley's reaction to her, about Joe Sidley's reaction to her forwardness. What is forwardness? Boldness, yes. Gor'a. What did she thought about? How did she find out that she was very forward? Gari'a, because she touched him that very simple, that gentle touch, and she drew her back quickly. She drew her hand back quickly. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck.